from rock bottom to the top of the charts and now, to a completely new body and mindset. Country rap star Jelly Roll has opened up about his incredible 200-pound weight loss journey, and the truth behind it is both shocking and inspiring. This is the story of how a man who once weighed over 500 pounds took control of his life, physically, mentally, and emotionally, and how he's proving that change is possible at any stage. Stay until the end to discover his secret to his incredible weight loss transformation. Jelly Roll's journey is one of the most remarkable transformations in modern music, not just because he lost over 200 pounds, but because of everything he had to confront to get there. Before fame, before the awards, before the sold-out shows, Jason DeFord, better known as Jelly Roll, was a man fighting for survival. He grew up in Antioch, Tennessee, a tough neighborhood where trouble found you easily. As a teenager, he fell into the cycle of addiction and crime, leading to multiple stints in jail. At one point, he said he didn't even think he'd make it to 30. But what makes Jelly Roll different is that he never stopped fighting. Even at his lowest, he used music as therapy, writing about pain, guilt, and the hope for something better. By his mid-30s, Jelly Roll had turned his life around, achieving what once felt impossible: a #1 album, a loving marriage to Bunnie XO, a loyal fan base that sees themselves in his story. But as his career took off, another battle began, but this time with his health. The wake-up call. For years, Jelly Roll lived the rock star lifestyle: long nights, little sleep, fast food, and constant travel. He admitted that touring made it easy to eat terribly and avoid exercise. At one point, he weighed over 540 pounds. He was constantly exhausted, dealing with joint pain, and had trouble breathing after performances. Then came the wake-up call. After one show, he collapsed backstage, drenched in sweat, struggling to catch his breath. His wife, Bunnie, pleaded with him to see a doctor. The doctor told him point blank, "If you keep living like this, you might not be here in 5 years." That moment changed everything. Rewriting his relationship with food. Jelly Roll didn't start with a crash diet. He didn't hire a Hollywood chef. He started with accountability. He said the first step was cutting out the excuses: no more late-night fast food runs, no more emotional eating, and no more soda addiction. For years, food was comfort. It was a way to cope with pain, anxiety, and the pressure of fame. But with therapy, he began to understand that his eating habits weren't just physical, they were emotional. He began working with a nutrition coach who helped him build a plan that didn't feel restrictive. He started with small, consistent changes, replacing sugary sodas with water and green tea, cutting fried foods and processed snacks, adding lean proteins like chicken and fish, eating vegetables at every meal, learning portion control, something he said was harder than quitting drugs. He also started eating earlier in the day to avoid binging at night, which he said used to be his worst habit. At first, the changes felt miserable. But then something shifted. He started waking up with more energy, sleeping better, and feeling a sense of control he hadn't felt in years. Building strength, slowly. The second phase was fitness, and it didn't start in a gym. It started with walking. He shared that he could barely make it to the end of his driveway at first. His knees ached, his back hurt, and every step felt like a reminder of how far he had to go. But he kept going. Every day, just a little farther. Eventually, Jelly Roll began working with a trainer who focused on functional movement, not bodybuilding, but rebuilding his body's foundation. His workouts included daily walks or light jogging, low-impact cardio like swimming or biking, weight training for strength and mobility, stretching and resistance bands to ease joint pain. He said he doesn't chase a six-pack. He trains for longevity, energy, and confidence. He even brought workout gear on tour, saying, "If I can write a song in a hotel room, I can get a workout in one too." That consistency, not perfection, became the cornerstone of his transformation, the mental and emotional battle. But the hardest part of Jelly Roll's journey wasn't physical, it was mental. For years, he struggled with self-image and guilt. He said he often felt like he didn't deserve to be healthy because of the mistakes in his past. Therapy helped him change that mindset. He started journaling, meditating, and working on self-forgiveness. He said, "I had to stop seeing food as a reward and start seeing my health as a blessing." His wife, Bunnie XO, has been a massive part of his success. She encouraged him when he felt weak, cooked healthy meals on the road, and helped him see himself the way his fans see him, as a fighter. In interviews, Bunnie said, "He's always been beautiful. The weight loss isn't what made him amazing, it's just letting him live longer to keep being who he is." How his health changed his career. Fans have noticed the difference on stage. Jelly Roll moves with more energy, his voice sounds stronger, and he performs with a lightness that wasn't there before. He said the biggest reward isn't how he looks, it's how he feels. He can play with his kids without gasping for breath. He can get through a show without collapsing in exhaustion. He can wake up without pain. And that freedom, he says, is worth more than fame, money, or awards. Addressing the rumors. As his transformation went viral, some fans speculated he used weight loss medication like Ozempic or surgery. But Jelly Roll has been transparent. He did it the old-fashioned way. Discipline, therapy, and slow, consistent effort. He said, "There's no magic fix. It's a battle every day, and I'm still in the fight." The bigger message. Jelly Roll's transformation isn't just about weight, it's about redemption. He's living proof that you can rewrite your story no matter how far gone you think you are. He's not preaching perfection, he's showing persistence. He's not chasing fame, he's chasing peace. And his message to fans is powerful. Don't wait for the perfect time, just start. Even if you fail 100 times, get up 101. Today, Jelly Roll is down over 200 pounds, sober and thriving. Not because he found a secret, but because he found himself. His story is a reminder that no matter what you've been through, addiction, trauma, obesity, or self-doubt, you can change, you can heal, and you can rise. Because as Jelly Roll's music says, you don't have to be perfect to be worth saving. Have you been looking for motivation to start your own journey? Let us know in the comments and let Jelly's story remind you. It's not about changing who you are. It's about becoming the healthiest, happiest version of yourself. Subscribe for more inspiring celebrity weight loss stories.